Asha Sharma, the CEO of Xbox, released a memo on July 30th that laid out 4 priorities for Xbox going forward. Core, strengthen our platform, led by console. Content, grow great games into global franchises. Creation, make Minecraft the world's creator platform. Connection, extend the world that fans love. What does this actually mean in non-corporate speak? At a glance, 3 of these priorities are just make more and bigger games. And the third one on this list implies taking Minecraft in a direction to compete with platforms like Roblox and Fortnite. All of this is in service to Sharma's goal of having 1 billion Xbox users a day. And she wants to be halfway there by 2030. This, quite frankly, is a ludicrous goal. By her own admission in the memo, Xbox has around 100 million users each day. Trying to quintuple this number in only 4 years is ridiculous. For context, 500 million, the number Sharma is aiming for, is more than every person in the United States and Mexico combined. Why is this number basically impossible to hit in the time frame specified? Let's dig into the reasons. First off, to get 500 million daily players, you would need to drastically increase the number of consoles or gaming PCs out in the world. This is not going to happen. Nvidia announced recently that they were going to be having their 3rd price increase this year for their GPUs, citing component costs, or perhaps just because they have no strong competition. Assuming this trend will continue, GPUs will only continue to increase in price unless something major happens to the market. Why does this matter? Consoles and PCs suitable for gaming require these GPUs. Since you cannot make an Xbox without a GPU, Xboxes will have to become more expensive. The same goes for gaming PCs. And given the state of the worldwide economy at present, most people do not have the spare cash on hand to spend on what will probably be a $1,000 or more luxury purchase. This leaves only one reasonable avenue for Sharma to pursue, which brings us to the creation priority. According to Sharma, Xbox has close to 1 billion yearly users. If this piece of data is true, then the easiest solution to get to 500 million daily players is to activate the audience they already have. To do this, they probably want to make Minecraft into a platform. The reasons for doing this are fairly straightforward. Minecraft isn't graphically intense and can be run on most devices, from phones to consoles. It seems like Sharma also wants to compete with Roblox, which, as of recording, has 144 million daily users. If Xbox could manage to turn Minecraft into a similar platform, they could easily boost their player numbers without relying on consoles or hardcore gamers. This is a major if, though, as players are quite fickle. But why is Sharma going to these lengths? How did Xbox get into the situation where they try and reach unachievable numbers in such a short time? Well, it's because of former CEO Phil Spencer. After the subpar launch of the Xbox One in 2013, Xbox needed a way to stay relevant. Through this, Game Pass was born in June of 2017. Game Pass is a subscription-based service where you can play a bunch of games in the Xbox catalog for a relatively cheap monthly price. Essentially, after seeing the success of streaming services like Netflix and Amazon Prime, Xbox wanted to do the same thing, but for video games. To make Game Pass a success, Spencer did his best to fill the Xbox catalog with cool games, buying studios like Double Fine and Ninja Theory to fill out the roster. The major problem with this was that Game Pass never took off in the way that it was meant to. Many of the games on Game Pass were not exclusive to Xbox, so there was no major incentive for players to choose Game Pass over simply purchasing their games normally. Game Pass also did not have every major release, so players could not solely rely on the subscription. Additionally, studios that were meant to be the tentpoles of Xbox simply didn't deliver the best games. Bethesda released Fallout 76 and Starfield, which were just fine, Double Fine released Psychonauts 2, Keeper, and Kiln, which, while fun and cool games, did not drive a lot of traffic. Halo Infinite was mid. Buying all of these studios cost Xbox a great deal of money and did not have much of a return. This is why I believe Asha Sharma became CEO in February of this year, to take the fall for the mismanagement of the company in what I think is a glass cliff situation. A glass cliff is essentially when a woman or minority is promoted to a position of power inside of an organization, usually to take blame for larger organizational failures. Sharma has virtually no experience with video games, allegedly only playing games in the past year to better understand the industry. Thus, putting her in charge of a gaming company is a puzzling decision, unless you view it as her taking the fall for Xbox's failure to succeed. All things considered, I do believe that she is trying to resuscitate Xbox and bring it back to greatness. But, given her timeline for the company, I think she will fail. The key fact that she has not fully taken into account is that games take time to make. You cannot invest in a product like GTA today and have a new game by the next quarter. Most games take years and years to come out, especially AAA titles. If she thinks that the ship will right itself quickly simply by laying off thousands of experienced employees and selling off quality studios, she is wrong. You can't make a car faster by tossing out the engine that drives it forward. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join in on the conversation, feel free to join the Discord located in the notes below.